Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Tariq Khan. I am giving you here my second lecture on commercial geography. Now, today I have selected commercial geography for world. Here you see my introduction. I am Tariq Khan, lecturer in geography, Government Degree Boys College, Chhattisgarh, Landi number 4. Our topic today is economic and commercial geography activities. That is also called economic or commercial activities. But there is some ambiguity amongst the geographer that what we should say, economic or commercial activities are same things, but this is relationship is regions to global and global to region. Economic activities are supposed to be a smaller activities, while commercial activities are supposed to be a larger scale activities. But both have deep interrelationship with each other. To understand further the economic or commercial activities, we are giving some basic backgrounds. You can understand geography, a combination of two Greek words, G and graphian. Geo means earth and graphian means to write or design. So geography means to write about the earth. Namely, geography is a Greek word, combination of the two words, geo, earth, graphian to write. To write about the earth, what has to write? To write about the atmosphere, about the climate, about the water reservoirs, about the physical landscapes, and so many things relating to earth and its atmosphere. Now we come to the human geography. We are considering human geography here because the commercial and other activities belongs to this. So have we seen human geography, a study of the people, communities, culture, behavior, economics etc. called human geography. यानी कि हम ये कह सकते हैं कि इंसानी रवैयों का मुताला, उनकी सकाफत, उनका माहौल, लोगों का मुताला, उनकी कम्युनिटीज़ की स्टडी, ये सब ह्यूमन ज्योग्राफी से ताल्लुक़ रखती हैं। अब क्योंकि इकोनॉमिक ज्योग्राफी भी इसी का पार्ट है, लिहाजा इकोनॉमिक ज्योग्राफी इज ए पार्ट ऑफ द ह्यूमन ज्योग्राफी. सो व्हाट इज द डेफिनेशन ऑफ द जनरल डेफिनेशन ऑफ द इकोनॉमिक ज्योग्राफी? इकोनॉमिक ज्योग्राफी is the branch of the human geography which deals with human activities in relation to his environment for the making of living. Namely, we can say that what does a man make activities for his living, for making profit, for earning something, to exchange some useful things with in a relation surrounding his environment is called the economic geography. A specific environment, a specific region. That's why German geographer Gauss says economic geography makes scientific investigation of nature as well areas in their direct influence on the production of goods. Means world areas, regions producing goods, and scientific investigation about this goods is called economic geography. What type of the scientific investigation? Tabulation, making chart, making graph, classifying. Each region differ from other region in production, in environment, in culture. So it becomes an economic geography. Now it comes to the commercial geography. General definition of the commercial geography. It is the branch of the economic geography dealing in trade, transportation, and production of commodities in meaning of useful exchange called commercial geography. Namely, we can understand easily about the commercial geography when we spot on a region. This is economic geography. When we take it on larger scale, it becomes a commercial geography. We involve trade, transportation, production, and communication of production of commodities in meaning of useful exchange called commercial geography. And you may understand this concept easily. Now, German geographer Gauss says commercial geography presents summaries periodically brought up to date of the production and trade of the principal commodities of the world set against its variegated geographical background. We can understand commercial geography brought summaries of what of production and trade of the principal commodities. What are the commodities? Wheat, agriculture commodities, non-agriculture commodities, industrialized commodities. These are the commodities which are being traded and transported against the geographical background. Each geographical background is different from other geographical background. That is why German geographer Lord says commercial represent summaries periodically brought up to date of the production and trade of the principal commodities of the world set against its varied geographical background. World throughout is not similar, it is different. So there are various regions. Each region differ from other region. You understand it. I have explained earlier. Now we are coming to the classification of the economic or commercial activities. जैसे मैंने आपको पहले बताया, as I have said earlier to you that the classification is of or commercial or economic. Both may be same. Both are same. These are 5 types: primary activities, secondary activities, tertiary activities, quaternary activities, and unary activities. But first of all, I will tell you that we are classifying this on the basis of their level, not on basis of their nature. This classification is on the basis of their level. We further classify primary activities. These are hunting, fishing, agriculture, mining, livestock and dairy farming, as well as gathering and forestry. And these are the most primitive activities of the man. So primary activities are also called the primitive activities, which we will discuss in upcoming lectures. So you understand this? Now I am representing you here graph and the world map of the economic based on economic activities. Economic sectors, we divide the world in 3 groups: highly developed countries having a high income, moderately developed countries middle income, and low developed countries low income. So primary activities are higher in low developed countries. Secondary activities are higher in middle income countries, and tertiary activities which also involve quaternary and quinary activities in high income countries. So you will see the legend, dark color showing tertiary activities, dark color bar showing tertiary activities, yellow color bar showing primary activities, and green color bar showing secondary activities. In a high country you may see here tertiary economic activities bar is more higher. So most of the people of these countries are involved in tertiary economic activities. The high level domain activities of the professional, activities of service provider, activities of the decision maker, planners, etc. Now in below this we have a map representing GDP per capita. So by legend of the color you may see the distribution of the GDP per capita. Most dark brown color is only one country in 2020 is Luxembourg, which have $1,33,000 per dollar per capita income. It means each person in Luxembourg is earning $1,33,000 per year, or we can say for 365 days in Luxembourg, the most richest country in the world according to per capita. Then after this we have Switzerland at 83,000, more than 83,000. Qatar 69,000 on 5th number, and on 7th number USA $65,111 per year each person of USA is earning. And our country Pakistan is on 151 number, earning $1,388 per year. South Sudan is most lowest country of GDP per capita, $250 per year. So this